Continuing where we left off, question number 16. What specific warning did Christ give so we would not be deceived? Look up Matthew chapter 24, verse 26 and 27. Again, Matthew chapter 24, verse 26 and 27. Suppose one day on TV, news anchors report that Christ has returned to this earth, that he is in Palm Springs, California, working miracles and healing the sick, that thousands are flocking to see him, that he is a supernatural being, that men of fame are kneeling before him and receiving his blessing. What would you do? Go out to see him? Bow down and worship him? Of course not. You have read the text warning against just such a deception. That is why we need to study the Bible. We must know for ourselves what it teaches, or we will be caught in this powerful delusion that takes the world captive. How about an unexpected coming? Ooh. Number 17. Who only knows the day and hour of Christ's coming? Look up Matthew chapter 24, verse 36. Again, Matthew chapter 24, verse 36. Number 18. At what hour will he come again? Look up Matthew chapter 24, verse 44. Again, Matthew chapter 24, verse 44. Question 19. What warning did Christ give so that we might be aware of the nearness of his coming? Look up Luke chapter 21, verse 34 through 36. Again, Luke chapter 21, verse 34 through 36. Number 20. What does the Bible tell us to do so that we might be prepared for his coming? Look up 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9 through 14 and verse 18. Again, 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9 through 14 and verse 18. Number 21. What will every man do who has this hope of the second coming? Look up 1 John chapter 3, verse 2 and 3. Again, 1 John chapter 3, verse 2 and 3. And finally, number 22. What will the righteous enthusiastically proclaim at Christ's coming? Look up Isaiah chapter 25, verse 9. Again, Isaiah chapter 25, verse 9. It is now time for our lesson review. Okay, now it's time for a brief lesson review. 1. All of the prophets since the world began prophesied of the coming of Christ, true or false. Again, all of the prophets since the world began prophesied of the coming of Christ, true or false. Number 2. What will happen to the righteous living at Christ's appearing? Is it A, they will be turned into invisible spirit beings, B, they will make last-minute appeals to the unrighteous, or C, they will be caught up to meet the Lord in the air? Select one answer. Number 3. How many on earth will see Christ return when he comes? write your answer down. Again, how many on earth will see Christ return when he comes? Write your answer down. Number 4. Even the wicked will be happy to see Christ coming. True or false? Again, even the wicked will be happy to see Christ coming. True or false? Number 5. Who only knows the day and hour of Christ's coming? Is it A, God the Father only, B, a future prophet who will reveal the time, or C, members of God's true church? Please select one answer. Number 6. I want to be ready when Jesus comes. You either write yes or no. Now we will prepare to think it through. Now it is time to think it through. Describe a time when you were anxious and anticipating meeting someone who was delayed. How did you feel about the wait? How did you feel when the wait was over? Did the delay make you more or less eager to see your loved one? Thanks for joining us, and be sure to tune in next time when we go through the next Bible lesson study in His Word with Lesson 9. Be safe, keep social distancing, social handshakes with elbows, and wear your mask. Peace be with you.
Face to face with Christ my Savior, face to face, what will it be? When with rapture I behold Him, Jesus Christ who died for me. Face to face shall I behold shall I behold Him, far beyond the starry sky. Face to face in all His glory, I shall see Him by and by.
Watch rejoicing in His presence, when our banished grief and pain, when the crooked ways are straightened, and the dark things shall be plain. Face to face shall I behold Him,
Jesus Christ.